What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Focus, boys. Focus.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Let's get out of here with a W, offense.
Okay,
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
get it.
It's caught. This is Jacory Merritt. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Took a design run here for Willis. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 type, 79 Broncos.
Throwing on first down, Willis. He rolls to his right. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Jump off top by his back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that was the Dolphins' first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Go! 60. Unlock line. Unlock line. Let go.
Krosky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Rig it. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 50. Panther 50.
Willis looking to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Lions nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. 331, 331. Johnson. Hey, Terrence.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Snipe. 222. 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. It's on target to Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go. 3-9,
Fields out of the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Here we go, Snipe. 19 Jackson. Go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Miami in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw Fields. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Move 58, move. Right.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Willis to the air. Screen pass here for Merritt. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 33. Merritt on the drop. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready? Go. There it is.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the toss, here's Merritt. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athletic. athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Chip's clear. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Conklin brings it in. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
It's a loss of
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Here we go. You got it.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. First and goal, Krosky Merritt. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing is Willis. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Ready,
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Got it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Lions 3.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
On the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Here we go, son. Easy. Go.
Fields sneaking it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a designed run for Willis. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 7-5, 19 tight.
Keep the ball moving.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down from the 42. Trying to throw this from the gun. Kicking in by Hill, right side. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
First down.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
31-yard line.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, set. Set it, go now. Come 19. Mustang 19 Lion.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I do that?
Motioning Williams left. Fields on first down. Big strike here to Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's good.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 551. Test. Butt right. Chim's clearing.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Gibbs now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so block that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
11. Hey, 10. West side zip. Extend. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. The play fake now, Willis to throw. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Ready? 18, 19, tight. 19, 18, 5 in.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Into the hands of his running back, Prosky Merritt. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
65 catch, 65, 7 Pirates, 79, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash. Ready?
Willis now, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. That throw finds Coughlin. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Snap. 319. Right.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop him the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Sealer there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Fields on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Hey, turn on, Snap.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Downfield. This fine St. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Fields gets it out right quick. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in a hurry up here.
18 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now Fields again. Getting out to his left. He brings it in.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. 70 Lions.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. We good. Green light.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Fields to throw it. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Move the drag, move the snap. West right zip.
Motioning Williams left.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Slam. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Willis on the design run. They cross the 40 on a nice run. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. All right, former quarterback, time for a little honesty from you. I don't think they were expecting that one to go the distance, but I am positive that they will take it.
Why would you say something like that?
I'm just taking a wild guess. Did you expect that to go the distance? Come on now.
No, probably not in the script, but these QBs of today, Kate, they're different, man. This generation is different. They know how to run. When there's daylight, they can make the most of it.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. There's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, 20.
Here's the backup. First throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Lions 23.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. 19 seconds. Out, let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Fields now on 4th. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Fields pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They go inside game to Krumsky-Merritt. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 9-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Deep behind 5. Oh, the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it! He's at the 30! He's at the 10! And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. To put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Shot 50, 18 car.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Let's go now. Come 19. Just the Eagles.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
We'll field this at the 48. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Has it at the 1. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
36. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Taken in by Hill, right side. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing is Willis. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Krosky Merrick gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass Bryant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down at the
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looks like a design run here for Willis. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ready?
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Panther and left. 60 by 6. Mustang 19. Ready?
He's back to throw. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Ready? 70 Lions. Watch the geek. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer.
Working now from the gun. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12.
Dolphins 48, Lions 36.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Fields has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing on 1st down. Fields trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at the 16-yard line.
The Dolphins take
I'll admit,
over
man,
first and
I
10
got to admire the
at their
guts, the
own
willingness to
16-yard
continue to
line.
challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
On the ready.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
McNeil on the tackle.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. Their first.
Brings up 2nd
As they'll meet and decide
9
what to do on this
at
2nd
the
down.
17-yard line.
Liking 18.
You're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Bravo 80. 19 tight. 19. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail, to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a designed run for Willis. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Willis on the design run. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.